annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Weapons of Class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes. Then be our founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all. Any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours.
I said, welcome to the purge where anything goes. We got King B, here's the host. Welcome to the show where guilters get left at the door. Welcome to the purge where anything goes. We got KB as the host. Like, welcome to the show where guilters get left at the door. And pro burgers got all the evidence the state didn't want exposed. I said we are the news. Fuck Greg Hughes. Mainstream media is what they use. Prosecution team sucks and they may lose. And these are just facts. I just tuned in, listening to JJ Vance. I'm spitting facts. That's Operation GCD. This the show they don't want y'all to watch, so it might be buried in your feed. So make sure you subscribe to the purge where you may not leave. Yo, welcome to the purge where anything goes. We got King B as the host. I'm like, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I'm like, welcome to the purge where anything goes. We got KB as the host. I'm like, welcome to the show where guilters get left at the door. And pro burgers got all the evidence the state didn't want exposed. Welcome to the purge. Yeah. Welcome to the purge. Yeah.
Not a test. This is your emergency broadcast.
Ever find yourself working on a school paper, struggling to rephrase a complex sentence without losing?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Purge. I'm King B, your host here today. And, yeah, I got a late start. Sorry about that. This doesn't just happen over, with no order. Looks like we're going surfing. I'm stoked right now to get out in the water. It's going to be hotter than blazes. The water itself, I think, is 90 degrees right now. So, let's get right to it, bro. Let's see what we got to.
Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Come on, Lucy. No, don't eat that bird food. You be a good girl. Come on. Look what I got for you, Lucy girl. I got a walnut.
Yeah, welcome to The Purge. Gift is getting left. Let me pull up the doc so I can see the chat here.
I know by now that if it got this sound, the Jet 2 holiday, it's gonna be crazy. But I was not expecting this shit. I seen she was missing an arm. I'm like, all right, that's gotta be it. What the fuck? I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. Pulled off in that bitch. Skirts. I know by now that if it got this sound, the Jet 2 holiday, it's gonna be.
That's how that shit was supposed to roll last night. Maggie, tell me, boy, what up? Daytime, not purge. What do you think of that? All right, we got,
sorority recruitment at any.
We already watched this shit. Girl looks like that chick from Modern Family. got stuck up in water. Right?
Hillsborough County showing a man frantically shooting a gun in the middle of a street. This happened Monday in Gibsonton. News Channel 8's Marilyn Parker live from Southwind Lake Drive. And Maryland deputies arrested the man in the video. Thankfully, no one was hurt in this ordeal.
There ever was.
Right, and you know, what you see in this video is just reckless. I counted 19 shots that went off in this neighborhood. It could have hit anything or anyone. Someone could have died here, but detectives say that the bullets only hit a car, a palm tree, and several homes. It starts at the top of your screen. Pause. There are 3 people shown here, and 2 of them are going to start running away. Pause it again. Deputies say the man shooting in the middle of the street is 22-year-old Isaiah Gibson.
Dumbass shoots his own
He's
car
not done
window
firing.
This girl gets right in front of the gun.
But let's rewind. This woman runs toward him while he raises the gun to shoot again.
She just
then
covers her face.
She shoves him inside. Well,
Tampa.
Immediately took cover. If you found this video informative and want to see more like it, make sure to like and subscribe.
I gotta get some new troops.
Because you're not gonna hold me. You're not gonna contain me like that. You're not gonna hold me.
I gotta get a rash guard.
So can you please move out of the way? You need to.
No, I don't.
But I got I think I got 50 bucks credit at Kohl's and we're trying to buy.
Hey, you hold on. You hold on. Hey, you hold on. Sit down.
Because I'll end up paying 50 bucks.
Hey, sit down. Sit down. Hey, of course, he's got a gun.
Maybe Cocoa Beach surf shop.
Get out. Get out! Esteban, quit! Esteban, quit! Quit! Yeah, get out! Get out, Esteban! Hey, take cover, take cover!
Without any warning, Lowry opened fire, firing 16 rounds in just over 6 seconds and leaving Officer Davis seriously hurt. He was struck multiple times in the initial burst. Officer Davis tried to use his taser to stop Lowry, but before he could react, things took a terrible turn. Even though he was badly injured, Davis managed to crawl into another room, but he was quickly losing strength. Thankfully, backup officers showed up soon after, but Lowry was still inside the dealership, armed and in a very dangerous state of mind.
Where you at?
I'm right here. I'm right here. Help me. Come on. I can take them. Come on.
Hey. You stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Hey, get in the room. Get in the room. He's here. He's here. I can take you. I can take you.
Where's the man? Get back here. Crawl to it. Crawl to it. Crawl to it.
He's dead. He's dead. Hey, get back. He's dead, man. I killed him.
Move him.
I fucking put him down. No, I didn't shoot my fucking shit with him. He's in the room. He's in the room now. He's on the ground. Give me cover. Give me cover. You got cover. You got cover.
I got the window.
All right, I got you. Let me see your hand.
Don't let that hand come up. Don't let the hand come up. Got one on the other side of the desk. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Is anybody else in here? Anybody else in here?
No, just me.
Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sir. Sir.
Lowry was found unresponsive as officers approached him. During the shooting, Specialist Kuko, who was unarmed, immediately took cover. Once the gunfire stopped, he stepped in and took quick action, using a control hold to restrain Lowry. During the struggle, Lowry lost consciousness and was later pronounced dead. Officer Matt Davis was rushed to the hospital for emergency care, and thankfully, he survived. After reviewing the case, a grand jury decided not to file any charges against Specialist Kuko. Next, you'll see how a dangerous criminal overpowered a cop and pushed him to the brink of death.
Hey, you gotta go down. You ain't down. That's Jesus. That's Jesus. I'm strong in this. I'm a Jesus lover. I'm a Jesus lover.
On the morning of April 4th, 2025, a standard traffic response near the Ohio-Pennsylvania state line was about to turn into a deadly encounter when a dangerous criminal was ready to take a trooper's life. The incident began when the trooper responded to a report of a single vehicle crash. But little did the officer know the driver wasn't a normal person. He was a dangerous criminal with 10 felony convictions and was ready to do whatever he could to get out of the situation.
Disregard, I was a truck driver. I think it's a black male with a pink shirt. Come on, buddy.
Step away.
Come on,
devil.
hey,
Big step away. Step out. Big step away. You a devil.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, watch out.
Hey,
in the name of Jesus, watch
buddy,
out. Watch out.
Get hurt.
You gonna get hurt. In the name of Jesus, stop, bitch.
Hey,
Jesus Lord, bow down.
get hurt.
Jesus Lord, bow down. Don't touch me, you're gonna die. Next time you touch me, you're gonna die. Next time you touch me, you're gonna die.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. 5-10, Cleveland.
The driver, later identified as Deshaun Leith, tried to keep the trooper from getting to the crash site and even started a physical altercation to stop him. But the good thing is, the trooper stayed calm throughout the encounter. Roughly 20 seconds into the exchange, the driver suddenly ran away from the scene. But that was just the setup before his violent move. And as soon as the trooper turned toward his car, Leith started to carry out his dangerous plan.
Send me another unit. He's on foot. Going down the berm.
I don't think he had a plan.
Hey, you gotta go down!
You ain't dead! That's Jesus, bitch! That's Jesus, bitch! Bitch!
Get down on the ground!
Jesus! 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 You ain't Jesus! 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 Okay, let's see. Good one. All right, let's talk about Jesus.
The situation quickly turned into a violent physical struggle. Leith and the trooper began exchanging punches in a fight for control. At one point during the confrontation, Leith forced the trooper to the ground, briefly overpowering him and knocking the officer's body-worn camera loose. But Leith did.
That's a good point right there. You see, he threw about 4 punches, and he was out of breath. He was tired.
Didn't stop there. He was about
Just make think about that.
to take things even further. Bystanders at the scene saw the assault and tried to help the trooper. Leith then fled the scene in the police cruiser and started driving recklessly. And what happens next is truly shocking.
That's what they call a road.
Get into my car. And then you start the car. Go. You took the patrol car. Went into Pennsylvania.
The theft of the patrol car triggered a multi-agency pursuit. Law enforcement from both Ohio and Pennsylvania worked together to stop Leith, but he was in no mood to cooperate. The chase went on for several miles until the officers behind him pulled off a perfect pit maneuver, and it worked like a charm.
Calm it down, because Jesus is the best. Calm it down. So we was sitting down, right? And we was chilling at the Peace Center in the day room, and I told him about it, right? And I told him about us looking forward. There ain't no next place mentality. There ain't no next place. There ain't no next place.
Amazon is overcharging you, but I can show you how to avoid it. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this.
In the name of Jesus, I rebuke anything that is not of you in the name of Jesus. I bind it up right now. I calm the spirit down because I know Jesus is the best. I know it's a calm spirit in here. I know it's a protective spirit in here. I know the devil is not nobody. I know the devil is just somebody that somebody thinks of. I know it's a consciousness. There's not a monster. There's only a consciousness in the devil. God is seeing you down right now. He's seeing you down right now, devil. And I'm praying in the name of Jesus. There's nothing that can stop me. I swear.
Stood in sharp contrast to his past. Next, you'll see how a suspect's sudden attack nearly cost an officer his life.
All right, we'll save round 3 for a minute. I can get this done. I can get it done. I was going to change it till later tonight. But...
month after the murders, you get a phone call from the Moscow chief of police. What did he tell you, and why did they need you to come to Moscow right away?
So it was December 19th. I get a text from James Fry, the Moscow police chief. Hey, can you meet at the Moscow Police Department tomorrow morning? December 20th, I show up at the Moscow Police Department. He walks me upstairs, opens the door, and there's the room of their entire investigative team. I knew right away there was something significant happening since I was the chief at WSU. So they sit me down and they say, we have identified a potential suspect in this case, and that person is Brian Koberger. And then I recall he was one of 4 applicants for an internship position at Pullman. And so I let the investigators know. I said, hey, I think I've talked to Brian Koberger before. Told them the circumstances. I said I have his resume and I have his cover letter. So they're very interested in getting that information.
Was that on November 13th?
Mama. Guys, Leonard can talk. Say no.
Hey.
Give me a kiss.
Hello.
I'll teach you. Milk. Very good.
You want to go inside? Oh, no, you found me. Okay, it's your turn. Go.
Guys. It's gonna be fun to watch
Millie!
it fall, dude. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be worth everything we've done.
Oh, I know.
Stop. You don't need it.
Big on! Big on!
Sit your big ass down.
I don't know.
Pet him.
No, Brayden's gonna attack me.
Fucking chaos. So chaos.
CFO at last. It's a dream job, if you don't mind being an hot seat. But with SAP, AI agents use all the right data to help you take whatever heat the universe throws your way.
Hi, Mom. I can't wait for you to
They
hear
might
well
have had it a
again,
little too
so
loud.
I won't have to
Cleared the waiting room.
scream to tell you.
Roll this window down back
Lord.
here. Okay, the reason I'm stopping you is you're doing about 20 miles an hour in a 55, and you're not maintaining your lane. So, is everything okay?
Yes, sir. My transmission's just slipping.
Okay.
And I had an appointment to get it fixed. I went to it. They didn't have the part.
I just wanted to be able to see what I was walking up on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyway, I'm Deputy Gronenboom with Santa Rosa Sheriff's Office. I do need to see your driver license, your registration, insurance today. Do you have any firearms or weapons in the vehicle?
There's no firearms.
No firearms? All right. Where's your license at?
Honestly, my wallet was stolen.
Your wallet was stolen? Okay. Do you have any other forms of identification on you today?
The only thing that I have nothing with my picture on it.
All right. Go ahead and roll down all the windows for me, please.
What the fuck did we need a
All right.
flashlight?
So, as you were saying?
What a fucking
I'm in the process of moving.
Okay.
My wallet was stolen, I guess, because I went to somebody's house and realized it was gone. I went and asked them about it. They said they hadn't found it.
Okay.
So I don't have my ID on me. I had my registration and everything, like.
Okay. Let's stop reaching around the vehicle. If you don't know where anything's at, what's your first name?
Mary Lee.
All right. Current address?
Currently, I'm in the process of moving, but I was staying at in Alabama.
That's not going to be your current address now?
No.
Since you don't have ID on you, I've got to try to look all this information up. I'm going to go run your license. Do you have a valid license?
I'm honestly not sure. I was paying like my fines and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's fixed yet.
Was it suspended?
It was suspended.
What were you suspended for?
Speeding ticket.
If you are still suspended, we're going to need you to have somebody come get you in the vehicle.
Okay, yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's that on the dash right there?
Right here?
Yeah.
Probably one of his tools.
Can I see it? So it looks like it's possibly a pipe that he's smoking something out of.
No, he works on the, they have like the big trucks and stuff over there.
Yeah, well, there's burnt residue in here.
Are you sure it's not oil from a truck?
I mean, it looks pretty crusted. And is there anything in the car going to get you in trouble at all?
Not that I'm aware of, no, sir.
Not that you're aware of?
I'm always finding nuts and bolts and like that everywhere.
That's just tobacco, it smells like. So.
Okay.
But like I said, it has been smoked out of, so
Okay.
it's not just a tool.
Oh. Like I said, I'm always finding nuts and bolts and stuff like this, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold tight for me, okay?
First name is Mary Lee.
There was a little metal pipe on the dash, and she showed it to me. She's like, it's Dexter's tool. Dexter's her boyfriend. It's like, well, it's not a tool. It's a little pipe. She has some burnt residue in it. There was a faint smell of tobacco to it, but that's all I could really smell in it. So.
I ran her Florida multiple times. Didn't get a return back.
She may be lying about who she is. Interesting.
I got no return on that deal.
That is bizarre. Excuse me. Okay, Mr. I've got to be able to figure out who you are. I don't know if you're Mr. or if you're giving me a false name. Listen to me. Right now I'm running you through the computer system, running DL numbers that are coming back to the name that you've given me, and so far we're not coming up with anything. So do you have anything in that backpack that might help me identify you? Do you mind if I search your backpack for identification?
J. Roller Road.
All right, I've got a prescription bottle here with her name on it.
Can you check David for that name?
Lindsay's coming. They said I can't leave until they figure out who I am. They don't believe that I'm...
We didn't say that. We're saying it's not coming back.
It's not coming back. My name's not coming back on that. Maybe because I was locked up for so long.
Not finding any type of Florida deal on her at all.
While we're doing this, just let me have you step out here.
I was locked up for so long.
I'm going to set this back in here.
About to get real.
Huh?
Let's step back here.
I didn't get anything back out of Alabama either.
When was the last time you had a license? Have you ever had a license?
Yeah, I've had a license before. Yes, sir.
Okay. Out of Florida.
Somebody's always...
It's weird they're not finding it. That's why I'm...
I mean, I was in prison for
How long were you in prison?
4.5 years.
When did you get out?
I got out in 2017. The prison issued me an ID when I got out, and my wallet was just stolen. What, like a week ago?
We found a record of you being released from prison, but it doesn't have. We don't have a driver's license number. There's nothing. All it says is your name, day of birth, and you were released from jail. So, yeah, there's no picture or anything with it. So hold tight for us, okay? She's not paying on her penalties after she got out of jail is what that is. Her car's not drivable. She said transmission is out, and there's no insurance, so...
The rest was Duval County for trafficking heroin.
What happened to your car? Your damage over here?
I bought it like that.
You bought it like that?
Yeah, I paid $1,000 for it.
Holy cow.
Okay.
It's okay if I check real quick, make sure there's no... I'm mostly worried about guns. I don't want
have
guns
no
out the
guns.
street.
I can guarantee you there's no guns
All
in the
right.
car.
Is it okay if I check real quick?
I mean, I'd
car real
rather
quick.
not. I mean, that's my right as a person.
Yes, it is. You're right. How are you getting the car out of here? It's not drivable.
What do you mean it's not?
You said the transmission's out on it.
It's not all the way out. It works sometimes it doesn't.
20 miles an hour down the highway. That's very dangerous.
I know I was going to pull over before y'all stopped me. I was pulling over to let it cool down. That's, I mean, all that has to be, like, yeah.
She denied consent, and she says as soon as that transmission cools down, it will drive. It's fine. She says she has insurance on her phone that she's trying to locate right now. So she had failure to appear in 2019. Okay. She has several suspensions in failure to appear. So we can't get her a citation because she has a failure to appear.
That's fine. Okay, so what's the status on the ability to drive the car?
I mean, it's drivable.
You can't do 20 on this road.
I know that.
Somebody's going to rear end you.
Every now and then, it just, like I said, it just doesn't want to shift. And I was fixing to pull over, let it cool down, and then...
All right, that's not what we would consider operable.
No, and it doesn't always do that. It just...
Okay. How about the insurance? Did you ever find proof of insurance?
No, I know that it's through direct.
Well, that's not exactly proof of insurance, you know what I mean? All right, well, finish up your cigarette.
Somebody's on their way, though.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, with everything that we've had to do, and you got a failure to appear.
I have a failure to appear. I just got help.
Listen to what I'm saying. Okay, you have a failure to appear on your record, and you have multiple other failure to pay suspensions on your driver license. So we're going to go ahead because you can't provide us with an address. We write you a ticket. No, you said that's where you were at. That's not your current address. Okay, well, you said you're in between places, okay? We have no place to find you should you not take care of this criminal.
I can give you my sister's address, who always knows where I'm
All
at.
right, well, that's not what we're going to do.
Take me to jail.
Finish your cigarette, okay?
Sir, please don't take me to jail. There's my ride right there.
You're under arrest.
No, I am not!
Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Put your hand behind your back! Put your hand behind your back. You got it. You're good, you're good. You're good. Get yours on. Stop resisting.
I'm not
Stop resisting. Relax. Okay. Stop.
I'm not
Grabbing at me. Don't grab, just relax. Okay. You're okay. Relax. Sit in the chair. Kick your feet up so you can stand up. There you go. I'll help you. Put the leg up underneath you. There you go. All right.
They had no reason to arrest him.
Please, no, please.
Listen, you already got enough charges on top of what you already got, so you don't need any more. Okay?
I guess it failed.
No. It's time to go. Come on. We're going back in the vehicle. Stand.
Is there anything we should know about before you start searching?
Is there something or no?
I mean, it doesn't matter now.
Let us know. Just let us know.
She trying to. She trying to dig for something. Okay. Stuff. That one doesn't look.
Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Do you need EMS for any reason?
What do you want?
And you were saying there was something in your pocket?
It's rolled up in her. What's in her? Pills or something?
I don't honestly. It was in the car, so I just.
I'm not seeing anything.
But you just calm down.
I don't want to go back to prison. I don't.
Worth it. Oh, you guys want to see something real quick? It is. Wait, there we go. Let's check again. Oops.
As an officer routinely oversees the towing of a vehicle, he's about to witness the first occurrence of a string of events that will lead to the scariest night of his career.
Jesus Christ. What the hell was that? A white four-door, it was a Hyundai, just went by us at an extremely high rate of speed.
About an hour and a half later, officers find the suspect parked in a driveway and surround him.
Stop! Stop! Let me see your hand. Don't move.
Whose hand?
Come out of the car.
Whose hand?
Come out of the car. Come out of the car.
Hold on.
No, stay right there.
Right there. Don't fucking move.
Stay right there.
Don't move. I'm not going anywhere.
We're out with him.
Get out of the car. Get my mom.
Mark, you will be shot if you put that vehicle in park and drive. Mark, don't do it, Mark.
I'll get my mom.
Mark, don't do it.
Stupid Mark.
Don't do it. You're gonna hit my car. You're gonna hit my car. Stop. Mark, don't do it. Get out of the car.
Out of the car. I'll get my mom.
Watch out, watch out. Watch out. Whoa, Frankie, watch out. Holy shit. Mark. Oh, shit. We need units.
You guys are doing. Look at the you guys are doing. Look at the you guys are doing. Look at the you guys are doing. You gotta fucking kill him.
Oh, watch out, Frankie! Frankie, watch out!
Brand new launcher.
Get out of the way!
I hate when people throw a good
Watch out,
brand
watch
new
out!
launcher like that.
Watch out! Frankie! Zach, watch out!
Everyone get off the street.
Oh, Mark ain't done.
Watch out! Watch out!
Did he end up banging his sister in the end of that? I think he did.
Oh, you're
Turns out it
okay
wasn't
right
his
now.
sister.
We need more.
It's in Eugene, Oregon.
Oh!
This guy's going freaking ape shit.
Watch out!
Is anyone in that car?
Watch out!
Was it like his mom watching? Look what I can do, Ma, no hands.
Everyone off the road.
Stay in the house.
I just want to see what the fuck it looks like.
Lock him in! Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Watch the crossfire. Back this way. Back this way.
Justin, back this way. Put that vehicle drive, you will be shot! Get out with your hands up! Mark, get out of the car! Get out of the car! Now! Watch her! Rose, watch her!
Back up! I don't give a shit. Back up!
We confirm you as okay.
Orlana, cuff her!
Back up!
Orlana!
Keep her from
Cuff
back.
her! Recovery position. Get him in the recovery position. Recovery position.
Officers realize they still need to check the squad that was rammed with a K-9 unit inside.
Well, now they check the dog?
Backed it up. I remember him hitting my car, and then he went through it, and then went like this way, and then he put it in drive, and then he just boom, backed up again, boom. I'm just so thankful that nobody was hit.
This suspect, Mark Ferraiolo, a 23-year-old male, and his wife, Ruth Patton, a 42-year-old female, who was the woman heard interfering with the
His wife? Holy shit. Dude, there was this one time, I don't know where I was going. Anyway, you have US 19, right? It's the main road through Clearwater there. And there's a hillside, and then you go down, and there's like, now it's Dollar Tree, and they got like a billiards place in there. I forgot why the fuck I was in there. Anyway, I parked at where you pull in, right? You go down. It's like a 15-foot little hill, cliff. And I left my dog, and I went into the store or whatever. And all of a sudden I heard crash, bam, boom, boom, crash, whoosh, whoosh. I go running out, and my little Honda Civic, I left the AC on, the car running, you know. And there's this car had flown off of the hill right next to my car. Hit the car right next to it, my dog, and it was fucking nuts. I was like, dude, you'd have been dead if you didn't my dog. Oh, no. Man, that's been happening more and more and more. There was another I swear, I was taking my dog to the park, and I had the little Honda Civic hatchback, right? And put it in the back seat, left the car running with the garage door open, and I went inside to grab socks or something, and I go back out of the garage, and the car's gone. It had rolled slowly down my driveway, and then rolled into my neighbor's house across the street. You should have seen my dog's eyes. Were like, "What did you do to me?"
Now he's in the clinic.
Yeah.
The leg gives it up, and now he's in the clinch. Elbow! And that's it! Just like that! A right elbow by Boston Flatlines Costello!
Referee needs a good sign to see Chris giving a thumbs up, throwing some punches.
The leg gives it up, and now he's in the clinch. Elbow!
The title says he died. I don't know. He looked alive. It looks like he died when he got hit, though.
People, some using axes, broke into a Seattle jewelry store on Thursday. Some seen busting up display cases and loading up bags. Seattle Crime Stoppers says that they were in the store for less than 2 minutes and got away with about $2 million worth of jewelry. There's new video of a...
You got to remember, Lucy, that dogs don't see breed.
Are you
it could be
researching dental
giant
implants?
Pit bull
There's a lot of
or bull mastiff, and they see a little poodle. It's another dog. They don't give a shit.
Dental offices that'll talk about doing their teeth in the day.
I have no clue where they went. No clue. So you guys just throwing a party in their house at this time?
I haven't watched this yet.
I just searched all the rooms. They left and went over
Meg,
to
did you
some
see?
other party, and everyone in the past.
Okay, who does live here? What are their names?
I am actually not sure. I live across the street.
Another one?
I just came over. I haven't checked it out.
Male, female?
I think it's mainly females. I think it's like
What sorority are they affiliated with?
I don't know. I don't
Yeah, you do.
I don't know if they're associated with
I guarantee you they're associated with a sorority. As many of them are living in a sorority house. I've been a cop for 22 years here. I'm not stupid. Don't play dumb games with me. I would rather deal with this as a noise complaint than getting a hold of the Greek council and the Greek board and all of that and the student. What I do is deal with the noise complaint. Because I guarantee you there's a lot of their alcohol behind.
Do you want us to try and get a name or a phone number
if you could
call someone?
We just need to talk to somebody who lives here, because otherwise I have to be under the assumption you guys are unlawfully entered because no one who lives here is here. And getting a hold of the Greek council and the Greek board and all of that, seeing the students and playing all.
Now, why would a law enforcement officer threaten a group of students with the call to the Greek council? Who really murdered the Idaho roommates? And why are Hunter's lies now eating him up inside? By the end of this video, all will be revealed.
Podium in the courtroom, it was like, man, it's on now. I mean, that was really a moment. I first want to ask you though, and I noticed this, I was sitting behind you guys and I saw Christy, your wife, pull out her phone and look sort of disturbed, and then you guys called the deputy over and then he was looking at your phone. Figured something bad was going on, and it turns out that it was a threatening text message that she had received during the actual sentencing while the victim impact statements were going on. And I don't want to read the whole thing because I just don't want to give glory to, you know, whoever did this, but I do want to read a little bit so people can see what exactly happened. It says, sitting near you in court and watching you is a joke. You know that Brian is innocent. Making threats to Brian about getting raped in prison was very silly. I am in contact with a lot of serial killers, including BTK, and I've been put in contact with a wannabe serial killer who is in Moscow, Idaho, and I have given him your address.
Man, Casper West crushing it, man.
Haley lived in that house because she was an AP, and she dropped, and then, which is an odd thing to do, and I'm wondering why, but I don't know that we'll ever get that.
If you sign up for Greek Life, you're no longer free, and they do a very good job of making it look like so much fun, but it's not that fun. It's not that fun.
with no signs of forced entry. The victims were identified as 21-year-old Kaylee Gonzalez, 21-year-old Madison Mogan, 20-year-old Xana Carnodal, and 20-year-old Ethan Cheapin. All four were members of sororities or fraternities.
And I know that Xana had dropped Pi-Fi, that was my understanding. But basically it was a Pi-Fi house. And for Pi-Fi and an AP to live in the same live-out is just weird. And that's a conversation I had with the kids. I'm like, there's a Pi-Fi and AP living together. Isn't that weird?
So I almost made the dumbest mistake of my life. I got this contour pillow called Dorilla Ergo, but honestly...
See what you guys think.
So with that in mind, as we close this dedication ceremony today, I would like to read the names of my 4 friends who we've lost, but also the students who have died since them as well.
Whoa! The water didn't help because of the pressure inside of it? I don't know. I was going to put it on the grass.
But why are the neighbors just videoing this? Because the neighbors are those like us.
Oh, wow!
This is not the first time they put out. Oh no. Oh no.
At least Lex isn't there anymore.
Oh no.
You guys have insurance for it?
There it is. But this says that if you put water on it. Whoa.
I think that might be the dumbest I've ever played. I don't know.
Is this...
Is this the one you sent me?
Several times after her King Road roommates were murdered. I look at what Dylan actually told investigators, along with another roommate. Plus, we're seeing photos of evidence CSIs collected after the murders. It's all from Idaho State Police reports. Welcome to Crime Fix. I'm Anjanette Levy. 2 roommates survived the murders at 1122 King Road. They lived to tell investigators what they remembered happening that night. But Dylan Mortensen, she was the only roommate who saw the killer in the house and lived to tell detectives what he looked like. The man in all black, wearing a mask. We now know that that man was Brian Koberger, the now 30-year-old former criminology PhD student who has pleaded guilty. And he's admitted to breaking into that house on King Road with the intent to commit murder. Koberger admitted to murdering Maddie Mogan, Kaylee Gonzalez, Ethan Chapin, and Xana Carnodal. Dylan spoke to police on a number of occasions. She was the only living eyewitness to what happened. Idaho State Police detectives interviewed her 2 days after the murders. She'd left Moscow, as many of the other students had. Dylan described hanging out with her roommates on the afternoon of November 12th, 2022. A sorority formal had been held the night before.
I'm going surfing tomorrow night. I'm leaving about 3 a.m. What up, lady? And I go live from the beach on Thursday. Hopefully I can get somebody to film me. I'll get some kind of footage of it.
4.
I couldn't get Rockford to go. I couldn't get Dumbass to go. I couldn't get anybody to go. So I'm on my own. I just want to go surf. I don't give a shit.
Dylan said that's Saturday. Kaylee took
There's another one directly behind this storm. Okay. So I prefer. I had the page open. See, I downloaded this new game thing so me and Twiz can play games. And then he ghosted me, basically. I downloaded this whole thing, installed it, and it's trying to run in the background of my shit. And I'm like, we play Risk? And he's like, I can't. I'm like, whatever, bitch. So maybe I'll play him next week. Yeah. Let's go to King or something. Put it in my. This is the best we're gonna do. Oh, this is it. So look, see today, you know, if I can get this freaking thing to work. Today it's like this. It's windy, it's choppy, it's like waist high. And so the wind's coming out of the east-northeast. So it's just a little power, but blown out. And so, but you can see Thursday, you got a high tide in the morning, and the tide's peaking or the swell's going to peak tonight. It's a category 3, but here you're going to get a little more swell angle, and the wind's going to be offshore most of the day. Fair to clean. So it should be pretty fun session. I'm pretty excited. Oh yeah, Casper.
In this space, this hallowed location is for all of them. After reading their names, we will have a 1-minute moment of silence to reflect on their passing. We welcome you to reflect or pray during this time. Those individuals are Kaylee Gonzalez, November 2022. Ethan Chapin, November 2022. Maddie Mogan, November 2022. Xana Canoodle, November of 2022. Rojit Road, January of 2023.
I'd like to try that. They have all kinds of different risk games.
Jason Gray, July of 2023.
I did not see the flag guy.
Ray Freiberger, July of 2023.
Good luck.
We will now have a 1-minute moment of silence to honor and remember our lost heroes.
Yeah. I'm not going to Ponce Inlet. That's where the sharks bite me. I've already been bitten by a shark. I'm not worried. I got the pictures somewhere, but I didn't even know I got bit.
Between 2022 and 2023, in just 2 years, more than 8 University of Idaho students lost their lives. During the same period, the university was grappling with the budget crisis caused by declining enrollment and financial strain following the pandemic. Since these tragedies, the University of Idaho has reported a remarkable 22% enrollment growth for 8 consecutive semesters. Although the university's president stated that the Idaho murder house was a painful reminder that needed to be demolished, he went on to construct a vandal garden on campus. Since its completion, millions of dollars in donations have flowed into the university, complete with QR codes placed at the memorial site to encourage contributions. Follow the money.
We have pictures of what it looks like at night, but I do invite you to come back in the evenings because it is spectacular and breathtaking to see, in addition to the lighting that has been done here in the memorial sculpture as well. Should you be inclined, we are...
Yeah, if you've ever seen a dumpster on fire at night, that's exactly what this memorial looks like.
We're also still accepting donations, and there's a QR code on the pictures down there at the end as well. Thank you all for coming again today.
No offense, but if you're paying more than $30 a month on car insurance, you're getting ripped off. Everybody knows you can buy car insurance.
We're constantly told.
Yesterday, Heather's like, does anybody else think it's sus that JJ found out who this guy was so quick? I'm like, he was a private eye.
About all the positive aspects of fraternities and sororities at the University of Idaho. Yet, year after year, so much tragedy seems to emerge from them. Behind the smiles and messages of excellence, there's a darker side that's deeply unsettling when you look closer. In this case, it's no different. For example, the last party Ethan and Xana attended on the night before they were killed was at Sigma Chi. Strangely, the Sigma Chi symbol bears a resemblance to their initials, ENX. At the University of Idaho, joining a fraternity typically involves a formal recruitment process, and many organizations include oaths or pledges as part of their initiation rituals. Some initiates are expected to perform extreme or outrageous acts in order to be accepted, making them well trained in the art of keeping secrets.
People say sororities are like a cult. They're not fucking lying. They are not fucking lying, and I'm gonna tell you why. So me and this girl, we find out we're gonna get initiated, right? So they take us at the house. We go to the house. They tell us before coming, they tell us to wear a nude bra and nude underwear. Weird requests. Weird requests. So I'm like, okay, like, it's not gonna be anything crazy, right? Let me fucking tell you, bitch. Remember. This is all alleged. This is all alleged. Keep us in this room. There's 4 of us going through the initiation process.
Okay.
So we're in this room, and they go, okay, here, put on these white gowns. Hang up all these sheets so light can come in. Okay, there's like paper taped up to the windows so nobody can see inside. We have no idea what's going on. Finally, somebody comes and gets us and just goes, going through the initiation process. So we're in this room, and they go, okay, here, put on these white gowns. Hang up all these sheets so light can come in. There's like paper taped up to the windows so nobody can see inside. We have no idea what's going on. Finally, somebody comes and gets us and just goes,
A year before the murders, Maddie welcomed Bethany as her little, short for little sister, meaning she had recruited her into Pi Beta Phi and would now serve as her mentor. According to a friend, in May 2022, just 1 semester before the murders, Xana, Maddie, and Kaylee encountered undisclosed issues with their sorority chapter presidents. Due to these conflicts, they dropped out of their sorority. A witness claimed the decision stemmed from ongoing tensions and bad blood between them and other members in the house. While leaving can stop the financial obligations of sorority life, what happens if a closely guarded secret threatens to come out? What lengths might someone go to in order to ensure it never does? Every oath comes with the lifetime commitment.
One of the things that I learned when I was getting recruited into Omega Delta Phi Fraternity Incorporated was that when you join, it's a lifetime commitment.
Damn it. Right when I turned it up.
Our community understands the value of a sisterhood of a woman or a brotherhood of men, navigating the challenges of college and beyond. Joining a sorority or fraternity comes with a lifetime commitment.
Sorry, Ed.
In a world where you've constantly been told what you can't do,
who will you choose to be when presented with something?
Why are you not Jeff H? Right?
Dylan and Bethany remain active in their sororities, while all of their other roommates dropped out. A decision reportedly fueled by bad blood between the girls in the houses and members of the sorority's executive boards. Details of the dispute remain unclear, but sources suggest it's centered on board members who, quote-unquote, tell others what to do. A review of the Panhellenic Council officers' Instagram accounts revealed that none of them are followed by the Idaho roommates. In the months that followed, Kaylee began complaining about a stalker, hinting that when she walked her dog, someone was watching her from the bushes. Then, not long after dropping out, the roommates who had left the sorority would end up dead.
Inside, 4 students were found stabbed to death with no signs of forced entry. The victims were identified as 21-year-old Kaylee Gonzalez, 21-year-old Madison Mogan, 20-year-old Xana Carnodal, and 20-year-old Ethan Cheapin.
Kaylee allegedly told the vape shop owner that whenever she visited the Corner Club bar, she was stalked, both on her way to the bar and on campus.
One of them more or less openly says, oh yeah, we've had a friend of ours be stalked before, so this is kind of why we all travel in a group like this. And just was it Kaylee who said that, do you remember? No, it was Maddie who actually said that. So Maddie said it, and it was kind of like more mentioning, like motioning to Kaylee too, like who was right next to her. So you could tell that like they obviously all were trying to keep Kaylee safe, you know, and to be there for her as good friends. And then yeah, to know that a few weeks later, now I won't see them, you know, anymore, anything like that. So it's
So
crazy.
how long before the murder about was that?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. They more or less kept making the comment that it always seemed to happen either by the campus or down on Main Street. So, and it was more so at nighttime when they were out there drinking and stuff like that. Because I asked them, like, is it at school? And she's like, no, when I'm at night, going out to the bars or coming back from the bars. And again, living down that way,
Did she
there.
specifically mention the Corner Club?
Not the Corner Club, but just in that general direction and stuff like that. So the only reason I would assume the Corner Club is because that's the only bar that's down in that area anymore now. So we used to have 2, one was CJ's and then the Corner Club. It's just Corner Club now, then a whole block before it mingles. So
on the same night they were killed, the group went to the Corner Club and reportedly encountered a creepy man who was harassing them. Bethany later described Maddie as being highly intoxicated that night, saying she hadn't seen her like that in a very long time.
Other people miserable. Yeah. Have a good night. Bye. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thanks. I think I would like the carbonara.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. I feel bad. But if I have like a free grub truck on my
They bump into you and like rub up against you, like that's it's gross. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but she was really, I mean, you could even see in the Grub Buzz video, she walked between us several times and just couldn't even walk straight. That girl was very drunk. She's actually the only one that I thought was really drunk. And she was the only one I noticed at Corner Club because she had bumped into me. Another thing that was weird is that the guy who was interviewing me from the Daily Mail or whatever it was, he said glass-eyed.
There it is.
And I was like, sure, yeah, like that. I didn't actually even use that word. That was his word.
The Corner Club is widely known as a gathering spot for Greek life members. But what happens when you have left your sorority, have bad blood with former members, and are drinking while sharing secrets? Once Maddie revealed the secret to Adam, they allegedly needed to eliminate the roommates who knew about it. The active members, Bethany and Dylan, would arrive home first, while the killers only came after Kaylee, Xana, and Maddie told the active members that they were going to sleep. How else would they have known the perfect time to strike? Remember, there was no sign of forced entry. A surviving roommate stated in an interview that they are usually careful about locking doors and had never had any problems before. No locked doors, no signs of breaking in, which means either the door was purposefully left unlocked or the killers were already inside waiting. Either way, given the suspicious activity of Bethany and Dylan, it seems they know more than they're letting on. According to the Pan-Hellenic Association manual, it states, in the event of a death, do not notify parents. This will be done by emergency officials or university personnel. It continues, do not announce a death until you have coordinated a plan of action with your chapter advisor. And the Office of Fraternity and Sorority Life.
The pink salt and lemon trick Adele used to lose weight.
Now we know Dylan walked past Xana's body on the ground. Mainstream media reported that Xana had passed out drunk on the floor.
We knew about Dylan and Bethany's frantic text messaging between 4:22 a.m. and 4:26 a.m. when Dylan tells Bethany that nobody will answer their phones and that she's afraid because she saw someone in a ski mask. And we knew that Dylan then ran down to Bethany's room on the ground floor of the 3-level house. But the court documents now reveal a brand new fact that we never knew. And it is, honestly, it is something horrifying. Again, quoting Dylan. Dylan tried calling Kaylee and Xana, but neither responded. Dylan then exited her room and began running towards Bethany's bedroom.
laughing at Lucy.
On her way, she noticed Xana lying on the floor of her bedroom with her head towards the wall and her feet towards the door. Dylan thought Xana was drunk. Once Dylan arrived downstairs at Bethany's room, they locked the door and both made additional unanswered calls to the other roommates.
Which sounds plausible, until you consider that when police arrived on the scene, both the front door and sliding door were left open. This suggests that the roommates themselves opened up the doors that same night. In fact, there's no evidence of forced entry through the sliding glass door. Dylan also stated that all of the lights were on, and she saw the killer, who saw her as well, but did nothing. Why? How is it that the girls who dropped their sorority months earlier were stalked, had police called on them, and ultimately were killed? Bethany appeared on one of the body cam recordings. When asked who lived there, she said she would get someone.
Lucy, did you say that the corner club footage was destroyed? I think it was you that said that. And now there's a story about somebody yelling and pushing and spitting on Kaylee at the corner club. Wow. That is fucking nuts.
But instead, grabbed Hunter Johnson, who didn't live there. He lied, claiming no one was home.
Get on the damn door. Hey, who's the owner, or who lives here?
I can go get that real quick.
Okay, thank you, please.
So I just looked for everyone that lives here, and they're not here right now.
No one's here.
No one's here.
So everyone here is trespassing?
Well, no one's here that's trespassing.
Jage, check it out. I got some more muffin action for you.
Party in their house at this time.
At one point, they're not here right now. I just searched all the rooms.
They left and went over to some other party, and everyone is about to go over to another party.
What's even more intriguing is that police later found the Van Style shoe footprint at the scene. The only person known to wear Van Style shoes was Bethany.
Hey, who's
Notice the pattern. Whenever a lie needed to be made, Hunter Johnson was called, just like on the morning of the Idaho murders. Could this be connected to the major changes in his health? Does he realize what he's revealing? It seems the truth is eating him up inside, because secrets can't stay hidden forever. Why would police issue threats connected to the Greek Council? The reality is that the entire town of Moscow, Idaho, operates around the University of Idaho. Many of the individuals in law enforcement are not only graduates of the university, but also Greek life alumni, including figures like Chief James Fry and Scott Green. In truth, the Greek Council holds immense influence, acting as the real authority in town. Their reach extends into nearly every sector, and those who oppose them risk becoming targets.
And 5 enthusiastic alumni chapters. When Beta Delta was established at the University of Montana in 1906, the nearest chapter to the east was the University of Minnesota, about 1,200 miles away, and to the west, the University of Washington, about 700 miles away. The donor of the Montana campus was a Sigma Chi. The first president and 3 professors were Sigma Chi's. There is probably no state in the Union where Sigma Chi's influence is so strongly felt and expressed.
So is it really a coincidence that those 3 victims lost their lives on November 13th, 2022? The only group they had crossed was the Greek Council. Shortly after, they ended up dead. In a town so deeply controlled by Greek life, with alumni in powerful positions, is it possible that the system would protect its own? History shows this wouldn't be the first time, and it won't be the last.
Have you been reading?
All right, Casper, great job. I'm happy as fuck to see you doing so well.
Surveillance video shows a person boldly moving in the dark to pour liquid on a Midlothian home around 1 a.m. Tuesday. The same person sets fire and runs away. Inside the Wilson home where the fire is set were 2 kids and 6 adults, including Mila.
I mean, it could be my stream if it's dropping out sometimes. It happens. I reset my router now before I go plug in and unplug it. So, because they say the cache builds up in there, so it makes it a little quicker. And I'm restarting my computer once in a while, you know, those kind of things. What an idiot this guy is. This is from Sleepy Sweetheart.
Rivera.
It hit me because I smelled gas, and gas is like really, really strong.
Her sister woke her up and her father, who thought he was dreaming.
I grabbed cups, fill both big cups up. I opened the door, throw the big cups because there was a fire in front of the door.
Emergency crews responded as his wife made an unsettling discovery. The fire was set intentionally.
I was shocked. I'm like, this can't be real. Who would do this? Like, we keep to ourselves.
Midlothian police confirm an arson investigation at that home. Police tell us that they are working several leads. Mila even posted the video to help work the crime on social media.
I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I'm sorry, it's just... Like, I have a 1-year-old daughter.
You know what it could be too? Like sometimes my audio with a couple of these clips here was real loud, and it makes it all kablooey sometimes.
It's like, you know, what if my sister wasn't up and witnessed this, and it would have got worse, you know?
Surveillance video shows a person boldly moving in the dark to pour liquid on a Midlothian home around 1 a.m. Tuesday. The same person sets fire. Midlothian police confirm an arson.
There's the house. What kind of idiot tries to burn down a brick house? Fucking world. Let's check in on Stormy. Yeah, she's doing the shit business.
Part of the knife were virtually ground down.
Yeah.
Dulled, if you will.
Okay. Oh, well. So that is a knife that was serrated, is that correct?
Yes.
And what do you mean by ground down?
Being familiar with a bread knife, you know, it's a large serrated knife to cut bread. And it's the pointy ends are shallowed, more flattened, dulled.
But prior to any dismemberment, Tranquita says Therion was
strangled
to death.
This is a great deal of force. We're not talking about simply injuries to the superficial structures, for example, the skin. I have injuries to the very thick muscles on the sides of the neck. I have injuries to the soft tissues beneath this.
Lord.
I have injuries to all the soft tissues surrounding the neck. And I also have hemorrhage on the soft tissue on the anterior aspect of the cervical spine. This is hemorrhage deep through multiple layers of the neck, consistent with a great deal of force being applied and a great deal of injury. I had numerous petechial hemorrhages, or burst blood vessels, of the skin of the face, of the conjunctivae around the eyes, or the pink around the eyes. I had hemorrhages as well of the whites of the eyes or the sclera, and I also had hemorrhages of the mucosa.
Damn, is that what Shabusiness be looking like right now? She got like mad fucking old. If you don't remember who Shabusiness was, she's the laundry room killer that sliced up her boyfriend's head. He cut it and put it in a bucket. And the mom was like, yeah, I'm not going back down there. It's down by the laundry. I mean, her own son is dead like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. The cops come in and she's already calling his head it. I mean, she's like more worried about her next drink.
Of the inside of the mouth.
And then they go and find this chick. She's like covered in fucking blood. And she got it on her fucking feet and everything.
These are all consistent with sharp pressure being applied to the neck and the blood vessels of the neck.
Do what?
She's probably sitting there reading a comic book.
Yeah, she's completely zoned out.
Neck, causing bursting of these blood vessels. In addition, the tongue was protuberant outside of the mouth, consistent with the tongue being driven up and outwards during the process of strangulation. When I examined the tongue itself, there was a patterned indentation on the surface of the tongue, consistent with an object being pressed hard across the tongue such that it left an indentation within the tongue.
In opening statements, prosecutors pointed to a dog collar, saying that was Shabusiness's weapon of choice in her lover's murder. Tranquita confirmed the theory.
Doctor, you mentioned that you were present on scene and had the opportunity.
Listen, don't you guys go anywhere because I've got some really juicy, I got a really juicy jail call interview, okay?
Yeah, that's an opportunity to observe,
I gotta have Mike and Stormy on the show. Did you see the freaking thing and the thing? Should business be looking like Amy Winehouse with that shit, right? With the whole
consistency between those chains that were collected and the marks that you observed on Chad Therian's body.
Yes, I did.
And what was that?
When I'm observing injuries
now it
or
makes
trying to
sense.
interpret injuries, I am looking.
Now it makes sense. That sounds like a Jage euphemism more than a Lucy, the negative basement
For patterns.
Did he report to you that I was giving you negative, that I was on a negative basement press tour? That's fucking... who else up in there? Victorine's over there. Yeah, sorry. Alright, what was the other one we were watching, you know? I have a couple read articles. Let's just read this. Kevin Parlay. For 20 years, detectives have hunted a 6'5" suspected killer linked to 2 gunpoint executions. But police have not laid eyes on Kevin Parley, known as Hemp or Joseph, since 2004. Despite reports linking him to Spain. What's with Spain, dude? Australia and Dubai. The privately educated Liverpool man, described as white, of broad build with ginger hair. They really say ginger? Blue eyes, and is that I've never heard that as a hair color. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, blue eyes and a small scar on the left side of his head is considered one of Britain's most wanted fugitives. Despite high-profile campaigns, including a billboard being driven around Spain, featuring Parley's face, cash rewards, media coverage, and true crime podcasts, no credible leads have emerged. The murders Parley is wanted in connection with were both considered cold-blooded executions by detectives and involved shotgun blasts at close range. On the 3rd of August 2005, Lucy Hargreaves, a 22-year-old mother of 3, was asleep under a duvet on her couch when three men burst through the front door of her home in Liverpool. Within seconds, Miss Hargraves had been shot 3 times with a sawed-off shotgun. The killers then poured petrol around the bottom of the stairs, like killers, and doorway at the property on Lambourne Road, and set it alight, despite the cries of her 2-year-old daughter upstairs. Her partner Gary Campbell was in bed with the toddler at the time and was forced to climb out a window with his daughter to escape. Mr. Campbell left the terrified child with a neighbor and went back to try and rescue Miss Hargraves, but she'd already died. By the time Parley was already a prime suspect in the murder of a 16-year-old boy, Liam Kelly, who was ambushed by Dingle for a $200 in Dingle on 19th June 2004 after a row over a 200 quid drug debt. 2 men had approached him from different directions on Grafton Street. One opened fire with a shotgun, striking him in the chest and arm as he tried to escape. Harley was arrested on suspicion of that murder, but was released on bail, which he never answered, and fled overseas. Other men were charged over both murders, and both cases the prosecution named Parley as the missing suspect in court. In 2007, notorious organized criminals Tony Downs, Kirk Bradley, both from the Hoyton area, went on trial for Ms. Hargrave's murder. Their trial heard how in '93, Hargrave's then teenage partner, Mr. Campbell, had been the pastor. What is with these people dating teenagers? However, Downs and Bradley are now both in Liam Kelly's case. It's our guarantee of anonymity means you will never be identified by anyone, and your information can help bring justice. Hold on. I guess, yeah. There's a 10,000 quid reward for him, and they have seen no side of it. I don't know why I picked that one. He left it.
I've been a cop for 22 years here. I'm not stupid. Don't play dumb games with me.
I gotta work in it.
Everybody wants to talk about twin flame sex. How do I focus on my ascension in my sex life with my twin flame? A healthy relationship requires a negotiation, a discussion. Communication requires patience. You will build that closeness and that intimacy. You will build that beautiful sex life. And over time, it will be so rich and so beautiful. And the safety and the intimacy that you will build together through your sex life will wash over into other areas of your relationship and consequently every other area of your life. Everybody wants to talk about twin flame sex. Y'all know that if you are interested in twin flames, that sex is something that comes up on your mind, whether you're getting some or not getting some. It's an important subject to learn to master. So in this video, we're going to go right into it, and we're not going to hold back. We're going to talk about the whole thing. So first thing you want to understand is that if you're on the twin flame ascension journey and sex is the most important thing on your mind, you're probably not going to get there. We'll just put that out there right now. It's not about sex. And anyone who's truly on the twin flame ascension journey can tell you it's not about sex. No video, or you want more types of this content, then tell me about it in the comments below.
They're gonna eat your children. September, October, only a month away to Halloween. What are you going to dress up this year for, Jage?
I know by now that if it got this sound, the Jet 2 holiday, it's going to be crazy. But I was not expecting this shit. I seen she was missing an arm. I'm like, all right, that's got to be it. What the fuck? I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. Pulled off in that bitch. Skirts.
Oh my god. The one-armed Lucy comes out driving away in the beep beep Barbie Jeep.
Sonia Larson and Christina Powell were asleep in their apartment. Danny broke in, armed with a Marine Corps K-bar knife and an automatic pistol, and found Christina asleep on the living room couch. He found Sonia asleep in an upstairs bedroom and used duct tape to keep her mouth shut and conceal her. Danny held Sonia's hands behind her head and stabbed her twice in the chest.
You guys want to watch that? I'll watch it. All right. Now it's stuck on my head. See any inside? Here we go. Here we go. That's just the guy you want to hang out with at lunch. Damn. All I know about prison is it's better on this side. Fuck all this. Videotaping in public and sharing it. Obviously, dude, right? It's a fucking guard that took the footage of that shit. It's obvious. How else are they going to get it out? Oh, and so JLR had a new, it's a different angle or something of Brian. Or I think he just flipped it. He just mirrored it. And he was going on and on about how creepy. He's such a douche. I'm going to sue that guy. Take it to Tampa Court. I'm going to sue you. Where's the cat hanging out under the umbrella? So yeah, this is the one. I think I talked about it last night. In Daphne, is that Daphne, Trish? So yeah, this is just a rash of that shit. I think I had one similar to it. That's why.
Okay, Harry comes in for the rear choke hold. For the rear choke hold, you have to try to get your chin down as much as you can and create some space so that you have some breathing room.
Watch this.
But if you get in deep, you have a limited amount of time. You got to act quickly. So take a look at this elbow here. He has greater leverage over me, okay? But if I hit him in the nuts and then push this way and then bring him down, then you have the guy and you can work with his elbow and pop him.
Nap, and she, Bethany, Maddie, Xana, and another friend watched a movie. They'd all decided to take naps and set their alarms for 8 p.m. Dylan said when she awoke, she drank 3 White Claws. She'd also been playing drinking games. The defense had planned to attack Dylan's memory at trial because of her alcohol consumption. The report states she described the alcohol used at the residence, which included consuming a whole Borg, in which she also consumed some of the Borg. Based on a Google search conducted relative to writing this report, a Borg is an alcoholic beverage which requires taking an empty gallon container and filling it halfway with water, adding vodka and enough MIO to make the taste of vodka disappear. The cocktail is often referred to as a Borg, but the nickname doubles as an acronym that stands for the drink's full name, Blackout Rage Gallon. Dylan described Maddie and Kaylee coming home sometime between 2 and 2:30 a.m. At approximately 2 or 2:30 a.m., she awakened because Maddie and Kaylee arrived home with grub truck food, and they had mac and cheese, which explained they normally got. All four of them were together, which included Maddie and Kaylee. Dylan advised they were taking selfie videos. All the girls talked about getting grub truck food. She did not believe Xana and Ethan were home because their bedroom door was opened and she did not see them, and she discussed whether she may have been mistaken about this fact. And then she said she was certain she saw their door was open and they were not home. Dylan said they thought about ordering grub truck, so she texted their Uber driver, but then she ended up going to bed. Later, she was awakened by sounds in the house. The report states
2 minutes later,
she advised around 4 a.m. or 4:20 a.m. She heard
and Jeanette straight leaving out the fireworks, gunshot, firecracker, dildo thing.
Kaylee singing and playing music. She heard who she believed was Kaylee walking up the stairs and advised she heard Kaylee say, "Someone's here."
I'll give her the credit that she did ask that one question to Chief or Bill Thompson. And so, what was your evidence? Oh no, was it Blaker? It was Blaker.
And she sounded frantic. Dylan described Kaylee's tone as somewhere between talking and yelling it. She believed it was Kaylee who was walking up the stairs with Murphy.
Why did you send me this? This is dumb MSM bullshit. Oh,
Dylan said she heard who she believed to be Kaylee running down the stairs. She advised
Does he go to other students in the graduate program, and who does he want to talk about? He doesn't want to talk about Danny Rollins. He says, let's talk about Ted Bundy and the sexual burglaries that he does. Okay, that's very telling about his mindset post-homicide. Okay, he even downloads a PDF about Ted Bundy. Okay, so in his mindset, I thought, okay, well, who of the personality types of serial offender?
You don't think you're a fucking complete dumbass. Shithead, fucking rot for brains. Holy shit. I knew it. Just snuck up from behind the motherfucker like a sneak thief. Piece of shit. What is wrong with people? It's too hot this fucking year. We need to put the air conditioning outside. Something. Pull these fucking crazies off, dude. What? This is the guy that the gun in the parking lot. The guy with the gun. Look at this fuck. Oh yeah. Nice move, dude. Yeah, the guy pulled a. What the fuck is this? Holy shit. We're on a roll.
It's summer event time.
Bronco and Bronco Sport make every adventure more epic.
Because they...
Holy shit.
Holy shit. Holy
dude! Oh get sky high.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, can't speed up.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
I don't go to Walmart to get stabbed either. Fuck, dude. These people are fucking nuts, dude. These people are nuts.
More breaking news. We're learning.
A man wants charges against the owner of dogs that killed his fiancée in her neighborhood.
What are you
guys doing over here?
Oh, this is just some fucking. This is so dumb. Hold on, I got some news in there. I gotta go to me. Bonus bridge.
Follow the money.
So I spoke with Dylan Mortensen's aunt. Dylan.
Yes. I don't know. I might get attacked for my series of pictures on Hunter. Let's post Seedline. Let's see here. Let's put it up. All right. You guys want to make a? Let's make one real. This is the one for the thumbnail. Hold on. I'll show you all the ones I did so far. We can do one. I want to do one at Jage again. Oh, I got badges. I don't need my stinking badges. They can't all be winners, guys. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It's pain. I started doing this. I'm like, oh, garbage can, dude. This one's fun. Like Richardson's. This one's good. I thought this was poetic. I mean, it's just good. Let's see. This one's pretty. I wonder. Oh yeah, you can scroll through. Okay, I don't have to click on each one. It's nothing like the prompt that I gave AI, but it is what it is. I don't know why they put this giant machine gun in his hand. It's like he's on the streets of Russia over here. Right, here's the Hunter one. Shit. Yeah, it's a sneak peek. I can't wait for Miss Potts to see that on the reel. I got that in the reel. You guys want to make one? Who do you want to vote for? Who? Anybody put a name that they want to make? Here, I'll give you a selection of pictures to choose from. They show you. Okay. So let's go to this. Can you see the? I can't see. Darn. We could do. Let's see. It's not gonna be mad. It's so funny because I said I put in the prompt. I put screaming. At something or whatever. It did the cane reading cane bow language. I don't think of anything. What's a movie I haven't used yet? Yes, that sounds fun. I don't know if it'll let me. They probably won't know what I'm talking about. I'll just do two of these. The video ones take a long freaking time. Like, it takes days now because there's such a long queue to get in. I don't know how that's Barney the Purple Dinosaur. Yes, it's not always as fun as it looks. Okay, so I'll read this. Arkansas murderer makes haunting request as he awaits execution. He sent the warden a letter saying, "Let's set a date. Let's do this." Oh, sorry, I can't see. Oops, where's these? Come on, guys. There it is. He sent the warden a letter. Arkansas guy. Anyway, he's waiting on death row for like 20 years. Let's just get it over with. I don't regret it. Duo arrested after decapitating roommate and confessing to their alleged crime. 2 men have been arrested after killing their Army veteran roommate, dismembering him, and scattering his body parts all along a New Mexico highway. And Twist says there's free land. Like they'll give you free land in New Mexico and pay you money to live there. If somebody wants to pay you money to live somewhere, don't. Oh,
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's summer event time.
Best deals of the year.
My favorite.
I did it. I fucked him, and I don't know, and I don't fucking regret it. One of the suspects reportedly told cops after the killing to local outlet, "Well, your life's over. You don't regret your life is gone." I guess this sucked. The 3 men met while serving in the same unit of Fort Benning, Georgia. However, authorities say Joyner and DeGroat allegedly had active warrants for desertion from the Army. After McLaughlin was reported missing on July 31st, authorities obtained so this must have been, they were AWOL and the guy was going to turn him in or whatever, I guess. Man, it sucks. I think there's a rig with this. What the fuck, bro, is honestly going on? This guy, I guess he disappeared with his daughter in Caldwell, Idaho, and they found her dead, shot next to a firearm, and her dad tried to get away. And they used automated license plate readers, once again, cameras, to locate the suspect, who was eventually tracked down. You're done. You cannot commit a crime. You steal a candy bar, and they've got video of you stealing it, and all they got to do is there. Oh, where does he live? Okay, there's face recognition. You're done. I'm telling you, bro. Oh, look at this city.
And today, that man sentenced to more than 30 years in prison for selling drugs to minors. Fox 31's Nate Belt joining us live with how this all happened. Nate.
Yeah, guys, it all began last year with that tragic incident, a 15-year-old boy falling to his death from that construction crane. But the story turned out to be much more, and the district attorney here in Boulder says it is in large part thanks to a tireless effort from multiple law enforcement agencies.
In June last year, a 15-year-old boy fell from a crane at a construction site right here, University and Broadway, now home to the Limelight Hotel.
After that death, law enforcement began investigating in earnest to figure out what led to his fall and his death.
20th Judicial District Attorney Michael Doherty is thankful police didn't leave it at that.
Very easily could have ended with it being a tragic death of a young person who fell from a crane. And that could have been the last anyone heard of it.
An autopsy showed the boy had psilocybin in his system, a substance in psychedelic mushrooms. Police used his phone to track down the dealer, Benjamin Harmon.
It's summer event time.
Bronco and Bronco Sport make every adventure more epic.
Because they come with GOAT modes. Goes over any type of terrain.
And then they used that same phone to set up another deal with the dealer. And the dealer showed up suspecting that he was going to be giving drugs to the boy yet again, and law enforcement was there, and that's how he was identified. And
it didn't end there either. CU Boulder Police Department, City of Boulder Police Department, and the Boulder County Drug Task Force worked together to identify 19 more high schoolers that the dealer sold drugs to. Doherty says it wasn't through traditional means like meeting on a street corner.
Now there's no need for drug dealers to do that. They could do it through Snapchat or different social media apps.
That's a pretty common form of DA that you're seeing now. This kind of Hurwitz, younger guy that are kind of in tune with reality and still know how to do their job, you know? I'm not thinking about Hurwitz. So here's just another example for the dummies out there. So speaking of dummies, what's up, Twiz? We were supposed to play Risk. Everybody in here is up in arms, and they're suggesting all kinds of cool Risk games that we could play. Bastard. Just how dare you? No, I'm ready, bro. I got it. You know what it was doing, bro? It was, this is the program. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's kind of cool. I of course, Twiz has got the in. Where'd it go? Oh, I think I got a desktop icon. There it is. It's called Steam. Let me put it on the thing. Oops. Yeah. And so yeah, and then so I don't know if you have to have this Twiz would know probably, but the there's one I want to play is Borderlands 4. That looks pretty sick. I like the Borderlands. It's Borderlands more like 44, but I guess for this particular series, Borderlands. I like to play sports games. Twiz doesn't like sports games, I don't think. And then you have, what is that? Date Everything? Dude, that virtual reality shit and the online AI girlfriend shit is already resulted in a suicide. That shit you watch, it's gonna go absolutely hog nuts. Is this a good game? Helldivers 2? Anyway, they have Skyrim also, but I don't know if you have to have like the Xbox or the PS5 to play these. But Twiz says gameplay for like action games and sucking, or for sports games sucks on the computer. I don't see why I would, Twiz. I got a solid state hard drive. I got 8 whole gigabytes of RAM. What else do I need? I don't know. I'm gonna get a subscription if I need to upgrade or whatever. I will. I'm sure that. But yeah, it's trying to run in the background, so I had to go ahead and process and get it off my startup. Let me see if it's back on the startup. It's trying to run, man. Do I need Loom? I don't know. I'll just leave it. Anyway, so yeah. And then when you try to end the process on this motherfucker, it like does all these pop-up menus and shit. I don't care. As long as we can play shit. It's not using any resources right now. Okay, back to the thing. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, you want to teach me? Xbox 360. Yeah, I gotta get a new Xbox 360. I left that on. Or mine's broken. I think I shorted something where you put the external hard drive or whatever, and so now it comes up with the red dot of death on the. And I bought a new power supply in case it was the power. I already told you all this shit. So yeah, this is MSM for the dummies. Look at this. They're just gonna push this out there as long as they can until the entire world's brainwashed. Although prosecutors have stated that Brian Koberger had no prior connection to any of the victims, a surviving roommate claims he called out at least one victim's name during the deadly attack. Newly unsealed documents indicate Dylan, what was Dylan? She heard the assailant speak Kaylee Gonzalez's name as he carried out the killings. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Honestly, bro? What is this supposed to summary of chilling information. Had Brian N out there fucking reading all 600 documents and shit. 600 pages that don't even exist. Let's see. Well, oh yeah, this one. Did I already? I think I played this on the Purge last night. Lewiston. Officers with Lewiston Police Department conducted a traffic stop around 3 Wednesday, November 23rd in North Lewiston. How do you read this? A search of the vehicle was conducted with the assistance of Lewiston Quad City Drug Task Force. They were able to seize 500 fentanyl pills, a bunch of meth and marijuana, and 3,100 in cash. They have a picture of the cash in a different article. So, okay, this is the one that went to not KV. And if a couple of you guys weren't watching last, I'm going to try to find it. And you might have seen my post that Heather doesn't believe anything about. This is it.
I hear you, sir. I'm not familiar with enough of the details of that case to provide commentary. I do agree with you. What I do know, it seems very odd.
Yeah, nothing fits, and then you have the tip coming from some weird people that they interacted with the day before and all kinds of shit. It's what am I looking for again? I forgot.
Oh, Schindler's List.
Schindler's List Part 2 or Part 1?
Oh, yes. Schindler's List, Electric Boogaloo. Schindler's List Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You've been paying attention.
I know. We're looking for that Spanish security fella.
Oh, the security. Yeah, that was my favorite read. Okay, so we started with the babysitting. I just went through that one. And I haven't heard anybody talk about this security guard.
I haven't gotten this far in my readings of the report. Sir, what page is this? Where are you at?
I started at the end and went backwards. So
well, that makes sense why I haven't gotten this far yet.
According to Brian Enton, page 600, when there's only 553 pages, but he read all 600 very thoroughly.
Well, you know you can't count, right?
Apparently not. I can't believe
he'll read anything on the screen. He's Ron Burgundy, dude. He's Ron Burgundy.
Who is gonna override Meghan Markle to get this temporary restraining order lifted? Who's gonna override her? Judge Hippler? He doesn't care.
No one cares, King. No one cares.
Well, somebody said in the chat last night that there's a hearing. I forgot about the hearing. No, JJ was live last night. It was like a full-on. Oh God, there's Miss Potts. Click, everybody, hide. Hold on. I gotta play it for her, Luce. I have to. I'm telling you, she's not gonna be fucking mad. You're out of your fucking mind. Hi, Miss Potsy. Good to see you, darling. Brace yourself here. Oh, hold on. Shit, wait. I gotta do this, do that. This works. These are my new upcoming thumbnail series for Hunter Johnson. And then I was looking to surprise you with this one on my next reel. Maybe I should get your approval first. So I did not know you spoke reading Kangbo language. Eat a sandwich, Miss Potts. I will admit that is a little worse than when I double speed your. Yeah, look at the funny pictures. Oh shit. Okay. See, I really gotta go work here. One more. I'll finish this up.
I mean, in the state of Idaho, dude, that's what I'm saying. They're all in lockstep, are they not?
It's Twin Peaks times 10.
She ain't
mad. It's Stepford Wives. It's the whole thing that they show us all the time.
Here's what I was talking about when I was coming in hot.
You know what makes Stepford real? With the Nicole Kidman. Do you remember when who's that singer?
Bill Blasky.
Blasky. I remember one time with Blasky. The one who has autism that sings we could have had it all. We could have had it.
Oh, Frank Sinatra.
We're rolling in. Y'all know, look it up. It's some person. Anyway, when she did her first appearance at the Grammys or something, Nicole Simpson or Nicole Brown Simpson. Nicole Kidman.
It's coming up. I swear.
Went up to her and she's like, "Oh, I gotta go." Adele. She went and
You
told her,
probably
"You're one of us
already
now." And I get it, you're one of our celebrity, but what else did that? It just seemed like there was a whole different world, just because she, Adele's really autistic. No fact.
Are you telling me that Adele was working security for some Spanish company and relative to this audio situation?
All right, I'm gonna read
that was the best quote ever when I was talking to that girl that girl came up with the bunny ears at Sugar Wings. And Twiz was like, "Run, lady, run."
Yeah, put it in our opinion.
I miss some of the best chats when you're live. It's fucking, especially on the phone, man. That was fucking weird.
Okay, so he stated the house where the Skittles took place was a location where he provided security to individuals who delivered unknown items to the house. He stated he did not know what they were delivering, but understood what they were doing was illegal. Blank referenced several individuals by nicknames, but did not know any full legal names. His main associates were blank and blank. On one of their tips, blank stated they were leaving
Can you
Lewiston.
move? Pardon me, sir. Can you move the gooch? I can't read the screen where you got the gooch covering it.
You got the gooch. Let me put the gooch behind me. Get behind. Yeah, now I feel creepy with the gooch looking over my shoulder. All right.
The gooch is watching you.
As one of their trips, I guess, to the Moscow 1122 house. Why would somebody make this up? And the reason it wasn't further investigated, Jage, is because the reporting party at the time of contact was in Spain. They offered him an FBI agent to provide his testimony, and then he lawyered up. So no further investigation. This just, to me, does not sound something made up. I don't know. It doesn't.
So wait, what is it? Spain has no extradition. And then when you were reading today, and it's not that I haven't thought about it before, when you were talking about it this morning, Ms. Potts, I would like to know how far out that trip to Mexico was for Hunter and Emily. I mean, it's just so freaking weird that, the best clone ever was JJ cloned himself when he came in. Where is it? Cloned himself, bro. I couldn't do anything about it. Hold on, where is it? Oh, this is my favorite. That was a pretty good. You know what was better about the reel yesterday was the beginning, just the beginning shit.
Sit.
I was trying to summon you to his.
Yeah, bust a move. Bust a move. Bust a move.
I still don't think Chelsea Whitaker.
And I take a deep breath, then I get real high, and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on?
By now that if it got this sound,
That reminds me of one of my ex-girlfriends.
it's gonna be crazy.
She was like,
but I was not expecting this shit. I seen she was missing an arm. I'm like, all right, that's gotta be it. What the fuck? I couldn't believe my fucking eyes. Pulled off in that bitch. Skirt.
It's a mess. Stand by.
Come with me. Come on.
I went on a date this week, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, and the guy said I look like John Benet Ramsey. If she were still alive. I was like, you look like the killer if they'd found him. And we had a fun night of role-playing. So.
How the fuck is that on the news? They want to know. All right, so that was the break. Jage came in earlier. Let's see. Yeah, here. I played this for you, Twiz, and you weren't here. Hold on. Let me do this. You can't hear me. Okay, no audio. That helps. There is. I think he's in there twice by accident. JJ done cloned himself. Here, I'm gonna kick one of you out of here, JJ. Let me.
Oh, dude, you cloned me again? Dude, I told you about it.
The cloning of 2025. I love it. Let's work. And this, one moment. Take that.
Operation GCD with an Appalachian grin. Adventures and shenanigans, we're diving right in. Out in the holler where the secrets creep. Garbage can dudes digging mighty deep. Secret societies, shadows in the pines. Operation GCD of American Rebels design.
So yeah, Miss Potts, the thing I can't believe I was at it, and then but anyway, yeah, the guy reported that he was security for people that dropped shit off that was illegal at 1122, and then he went to Spain. Again, it's like 6 things with Spain. And they offered to have an FBI agent meet him out there, and then he lawyered up. And then, I guess, am I thinking of the same guy? Yeah, he came back here, got arrested, got taken over to Washington on a warrant, or back to Idaho, and then taken to Washington on a warrant. And then Jage looked up the guy's name. Jage, what was the guy's name, if you're still here? And he died in the water from hypothermia. So that's why I had just gotten that from him. That's why I was like, if you guys want to hear it.
Focus of this guy's report. There you go, right there. Well, where'd you go? Ah, damn it. I think I'm looking at YouTube. It's delayed, but It says that he did security for what at the house? That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know what the core claim is there, because they seem to want to discredit that guy pretty quickly.
For illegal activities on more than one occasion. And to further the story, there was a car crash on the way to the house. At one point, the guy stopped to help, and then Lucy doesn't believe it because he says that he was punished by having his feet broken. And that's where she's calling bullshit, I guess. I don't know. If I did everything that Lucy told me to do. Ryan O'Neal made numerous claims during the interview about circumstances surrounding the Skittles and who was involved. He stated the house where they took place was a location where he provided quote-unquote security to individuals who delivered unknown items to the house. He stated he did not know what they were delivering, but understood that what he was doing was illegal.
So, is this guy an outlaw biker gang dude? This guy sounds like an outlaw biker gang dude.
Right.
So if this guy's an outlaw biker gang dude, what he's describing sounds precisely the circumstances that I've presented, as far as that being a drop house and distribution point in which the outlaw biker gang folks do the security for.
And nobody asks any questions. They just know it's something illegal.
Exactly.
And
well, you ask questions, sir, you're going to get some answers, and you don't want them answers.
I think it alleges that he made the drop on, like,
what days is he in jail? Let me see I'll find this, dude. What days is he in jail there in Kootenai County?
Okay. So JJ did find the dude. Let me hide this real quick. And that's what he sent me today. I think JJ is going live here. It appears tonight. Is it Tuesday? I don't know. It looks like he's got a live tonight. I gotta go work here in 1 minute. I think this is the one. Oh, Miss Potts, I don't know if you've gotten to it yet also as well. Oh, damn. Did I click away from the thing we're down? Check this out. I think I put something in the chat about it. Maybe that song on the guitar. We could all have a campfire when this is all over. How much stuff do I download? Is it great? I think we. Okay, there. Okay, so check this out. I just skimmed across. I didn't read it, but it's the Chrysler 300. It's supplemental report number 127, I believe. If you just skim these, there are pictures attached and shit. To some of them. What you doing, please? 47. Great. I could have sworn it was not. It's not that one. the fuck is going on there? What is with this one? Holy shit. Is that blood all over the front of the car? What is this one? Oh, this is 127. Okay, I could have sworn. Okay, look. I don't know why everything's upside down all of a sudden. Here it is. Oh shit, you can't see this one. Is that the Chrysler 300 or is that this car? Because this doesn't look like a 300 to me. I don't know. Let's read it. It's been kind of eating at me all day. Okay, so I'd say it's 127. And this is on Wilbur Avenue, ISP District. Assist agency. I'm trying to find Gary Tolson. Owner, witness, and vehicle is an Impala, a four-door Impala. On Friday, the 25th of 2022. Wait, on Friday, 2022. What the fuck is wrong with them, dude? Idaho State Police Senior Detective Gary Tolson and ISP Detective Lehman were at the ISP offices in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, when blank, born 1984, came in to report a photograph she found on Facebook Marketplace of a white vehicle with what appeared to be blood smeared on it. Miss Blank thought this was unusual enough to report it to the police and thought it might somehow be related to the homicide. The advertised vehicle, a 2007 white Chevy Impala, was for sale by an owner who lives in Coeur d'Alene. After interviewing Blank, Lehman and I went to Blank to look at the vehicle, which we found parked on the street in front of Blank. I knocked on the door and rang the bell, but no one answered. I then went next door and knocked on the neighbor's door. Blank neighbor answered the door. I explained why I wanted to talk to the neighbors, and I gave him a telephone number. I telephoned and explained why we were calling and looking at his vehicle. He told me it was fake blood he had applied to the vehicle for Halloween. I swabbed all four sides of the vehicle and packaged the swabs in paper. The swabs were given to Moscow PD, and the swabs sent to the lab for testing to see if it wasn't fact blood. Let's see if we get the return, and then I gotta shut down. Gotta shut down. That's COVID shit. Alright, I am seriously for reals out of here. Thank you everybody for watching. Oh, wait, one more thing. Hold on. Hold on. Remind me to turn it back on. What was it? Oh, is this it? Yeah. Okay. So, somebody was asking me who Brebner is, and I guess that's the guy that alleged he was the security carrying illegal materials over to 1122, and he was found floating near Mission Point, and I guess death by hypothermia. So, like I said, you want to get away with murder, just put him in the water. And, I mean, people that live in that area, I have a real hard time believing shit when I see that they died drowning in an inch of water or had hypothermia. You're ready for the cold every day. I don't live near cold, but I know when it gets cold here, I start setting out socks. I've got extra layers. You know, the thing is in Florida, you can wear shorts almost every day of the year and a t-shirt, because once you're out in the sun, it's 30 degrees is 80 degrees in the sun. You get a sunburn. So here I'll post the link if you would like to read this article on Brebner, and see if you can decide for yourselves. Blah 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 blah. And here, let me do it. I put it on my Google Drive there. So see what you think. That was interesting. Right? What was the other one? There's another thing that we kind of stumbled upon. But I might go live when I get back or whatever tonight if Chelsea's not live. And we can look at it then. Hold on. So I don't have the thing where I can put stuff in chat right now. Should you see out or whatever tonight if Chelsea's not live? Should I play the Miss Potts thing? I'm sorry, Miss Potts. I was just fooling around. I had nothing better to do. As Meg says. What else are you gonna do? Sorry. Well, thank you for being here, everybody. I will see you hopefully tonight or next couple days. I want to keep reading these documents. Very interesting. So, bye, Carla, Meanie, everybody. Thank you for being here.